Hi, I'm Caroline Taverna. I'm a senior from Wilton, Connecticut, and I'm an economics major.
I'm Julia Cochran. I'm a political science major from Riverside, Connecticut.
We've had pretty parallel lives that eventually have converged more, but we dipped in and out for a while.
We met each other when we were 15, or I was 15 and you were 14 because you were a baby.
I'm really young.
And it was at FCU. I don't know how many organizations names we can say in this.
It doesn't exist anymore, I think. But that was our club team that's like in the Connecticut area. Julia was a student at Choate, and I was at Wilton High School. So Julia didn't always show up because you were a summer.
It's a bold time to call it my attendance.
I was like a year-round club player. Julia came for the summers.
Mm-hmm. We inadvertently went to the same junior day for Bowdoin and Middlebury. We were at the Harvard one.
Yes.
And this one as well.
And they're always very intense and everyone's like very competitive, but Julia and I are
We're not.
We're just jokesters.
So we're both in an improv comedy group on campus called Combo Za. I can't explain the name.
Julia has been in it all 4 years. I joined last fall because I was so often making jokes in the locker room.
Desperate for
laughs. And Julia was like, maybe you should join. Last fall when I was interviewing for all these internships, I had just joined the comedy group and I was really like using my skills, and luckily it turned out I got an internship at Goldman Sachs and then cracked enough jokes all summer to be asked back full-time for after graduation.
I also used improv to get a job, but it wasn't as special because everyone going out for the late night comedy scene has already done improv, so they were really not interested in improv and very interested in field hockey because I don't think they get a lot of athletes. I worked for Samantha Bee, or Full Frontal with Samantha Bee, for my summer between my sophomore and my junior year, and then they helped me get the job between my junior and my senior year at The Late Show with Stephen Colbert.
A few other things that we have in common besides field hockey and improv comedy is that we both love movies and we're incredibly snobbish. Oh, there you are.
Oh, yeah, I was just down. They don't get me in frame. We do a lot of watching of critically acclaimed TV shows that no one else likes.
Talking about those in front of other people who don't like them is our other favorite.
Yelling at them for not liking them.
We're currently watching Maniac, which is a Netflix short limited series.
Yes, and I'm not sure if either one of us likes it, but it's important that we stick with it so that other people know that we are smarter than them.
Yes.
After doing comedy together, we ended up also going abroad to the same United Kingdom.
Yeah.
I was in Edinburgh in Scotland, and she was in London. I visited her thrice. She visited me. How many times did you visit me, actually?
No, I sent my brother in my stead.
Who didn't text me.
Who also didn't hang out. Something I like a lot is like jumping in very cold bodies of water. So I visited Helsinki, Finland while I was abroad and went kind of sauna hopping and jumping in the Bay of Helsinki at very cold temperatures.
I had a very similar exciting experience abroad where I was screamed at because someone heard my accent and they said, "How could you let this happen? How did America let this happen?" And then I told her I wasn't personally responsible for the election of 2016. One of the things we really appreciate about Williams is being able to do all these activities that we do that are maybe a little off the beaten track and a little mediocre comedy and creative, but we wouldn't be able to do it if it wasn't for Williams.
Or for Alex Burrell, thank you so much.
Yeah, Alex also is the faculty advisor for all of our comedy groups, and even though I told her never to come to anything, she comes to everything.
And she sealed our fates to make our paths permanently join.
She did. She allowed both of us into this school, so that was nice of her.
Thanks, Alex.